Everyone, how you doing? So I am playing on the Korea server. This is not an extension of my climb. This is, however, an in-between where we visit some of Master Yi's builds and talk a little bit through what makes Master Yi so great this patch. And I know what you guys are thinking. Man, Cowsep, I want to know what makes Master Yi shine this patch, and I'm going to tell you. But first, a message from our sponsor, Porofessor. Oh boy, do you want to hear about the best app for League of Legends?
Do I have a choice?
Well, then I have an app for you guys, Porofessor. Now, Porofessor is an application I've been using for several months myself. It comes with jungle timers, it comes with summoner spell timers, and all around it helps improve your gameplay. You don't know what runes to use? That's okay, Porofessor's got you. You want to know who's good on your team, who's bad on the enemy team? Porofessor has all of those stats for you. This application is an all-in-one bundle that just helps you improve your league gameplay. I'm telling you, you can become a better player if you run with Porofessor. I'm telling you, even if I wasn't sponsored, I would still use Porofessor. It is a great application, trust me. If you want to download it, it's down in the description below, or you can check out my comment. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. So today we're going to be using Porofessor for some map timers and the summoner spell timers. But what makes Master Yi so good right now? He's actually really fantastic in every single elo. I believe he's sitting at like a 52% across the board. And if you wanted to climb a Yi and make him your meta champion, now is the time to shine. Master Yi is no longer bad. Well done, Riot. Well done. And the answer is Blade of the Rune King. That is the shining item for Master Yi. And of course, Lethal Tempo as well. Blade of the Rune King. It just works so well with Master Yi's Alpha Strike on hit. But man, our first clear is just really, really bad. I don't like what they did in terms of like nerfing the clear with the Alpha Strike cooldown. But, you know, a small price we have to pay to have a good champion here. But yeah, Blade of the Rune King, we'll talk a little bit more about it as we get into the game here. Obviously, I don't want to talk all about it before I pick it up. But generally, it seems like the current build is you pick up a Noon Quiver if you can, and then you get a Blade of the Rune King. And a Noon Quiver just gives you such insane clear compared to like getting the Blade of the Rune King that you can use that Noon Quiver to help snowball your clear. 326, I'm just going to meditate. I want to full meditate. Sweep. Lucian knows I'm here now because I did do the sweep, but honestly, doing the sweep is worth it for me because it gives me information like, do they have wards? Is the enemy jungler here? Where is the enemy jungler? Like, I should probably ping that because they know she's top. And we're going to back. We might go for this. He knows I'm on this side. We'll see. Because I don't have enough for that Noon Quiver that I so desperately want. Who's our jungler? Gragas. Gragas doesn't typically do Krug, so I might be able to sneak these. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about right here. Yeah, I want to get enough for the Noon Quiver on the first back if I can. Dude, I pinged it, and they're still going to die to it. The map awareness on these players. Korea solo queue, best region in the world. Oh, yeah, feed that double kill to Gragas. That's what I like to see. We're going to go ahead and grab this. I want to try and get top. Man, oh man, that guy is so passive. Well, on the side note, I'm pretty sure that the Raptors have respawned because it looks like Gragas went from top to bottom, so he's on bottom. Raptors should have spawned. No, not yet. Unlucky. I need one camp, guys. One camp for that Noon Quiver. I'm coming down. I'm coming down and around. I'm not going to make anything happen here. I mean, if he goes in, I showed myself. Oh, now the Raptors are spawning, and now they know where I'm at. That's kind of rough, showing myself there in mid. I didn't really want to do that, but I wanted to make sure that I had enough for the Noon Quiver. We're just going to clear downwards. It is actually worth it. Now, you may be wondering, like, Cowsep, when do I not bring Noon Quiver, right? Personally, if I have, like, 2,000 gold on first back, I'll just buy a pickaxe and a recurve bow. But the Noon Quiver clear is something else. It gives a lot of damage compared to... Oh, that was supposed to be a meditate reset, and I just held that for, like, the whole duration. That should die. We'll go down here. And the reason why I'm just going to clear here is because we're already out here anyway. Oh, yes. Oh, okay. So we canceled the meditate reset. It's fine, guys. It's fine. I'm a boomer. My reflexes aren't what they used to be. They ain't what they used to be. We're going to swing that down, grab this, get another point in alpha. And we're also, some of you guys that have been watching me for a while may notice that I'm starting to max alpha strike over grabbing... the Emax. I'm just going to go over here, back in this bush. Probably should have backed here just in case this was warded so they have no vision. And the reason why is they did nerf E, right? And now we have to kind of live with the idea that maybe E just isn't as good as it used to be. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get a dagger. We could also pick up boots if we're feeling it. Okay, Silas right into the tower. I like it. Jesus, dude. You don't even need to go on that. I'm pretty sure he did. Oh, no, he has a health pot or something. Wow, that thing is healing hard. Gragas, unfortunately, getting way more clear over the enemy than I am as in terms of ganks. And he's keeping up with me in CS. Amazing. Has he backed yet? I need to go hold top lane. He has no teleport. I could, if I was 6, I could totally go for this. But I'm not, so I'm not going to hold this. But if he stays... What am I watching? Home slice? Oh my god. Of course he backs off on the minion that gives me 6. Come on, bro. Be more greedy. Be more greedy. Oh, that double strike. Alright, there you go, Malphite. I cleared it all out for you, you happy, happy, happy person. I was actually surprised nobody got me here. I still like to use the meditate to heal whenever I can. Alright, let's go and clear down here. So, you may also be wondering, do we have, like, other Yi builds that we can really focus on building nowadays, right? Because some of you guys may be getting bored of Blade Ring King. And yeah, you can play other Yi builds, but I guess it really depends on whether or not you want to try hard or not. Right? If you want to try hard and win a game, just copy this build. Like, to the T. Actually, my runes are a little bit off. So, I'm actually running Footwear and Cosmic Insight. And I'm also running Legend Tenacity. Honestly, I'd probably replace those with Legend Alacrity. And I would replace these with Treasure Hunter plus Eyeball Collection. But, you know, I like to change my runes up a bit to kind of add some flavor into my life. You know what I'm saying? So, that's why we have these runes here. Okay. Is that on the map? Nope, he managed to clear that, and there's a pink in that bush. Okay, so Gragas grabbed my red, but what I can do, I can kill these, get some Berserker Greaves, and then I can head over to Gragas' red and have a fun time there. Well, the side note, with Cosmic Insight, we actually have our smite done at 8 minutes. So we could, if we really, really wanted to right now, go contest Rift Herald. Oh, I can contest this. I have the upgraded smite. Right there, that's the power of Cosmic Insight. Yeah, I sort of noticed... Dude, come on, give me the shutdown. I sort of noticed that, like, I have Cosmic Insight, so I can secure this dragon no matter what, right? The only thing really giving me any problem is a possible Callisto Ren. But you can definitely see that Cosmic Insight actually gave me a victory there that I wouldn't have had otherwise. Now, what I like to do at this moment is I grab a pickaxe as, like, a pivot item, right? So what this pickaxe will allow me to do is if I have enough for a Kraken on a back, I could just pick up the Kraken and get a power spike. Otherwise, I can use this pickaxe to maybe turn it into a Blade and Ring King at a later date as well, right? So you kind of, I call it the pivot item. You get the Noon Quiver for the faster clear, and then you aim to get a Blade and Ring King. But sometimes the Blade and Ring King doesn't deliver itself to you, right? It doesn't deliver it. Let's go and grab this. And now we're going to go for Rift. Now, Rift is really OP this patch. Definitely. If you're trying to snowball games, I think that's another reason why Mastery is so good, is like this indirect buff to Rift Herald. Oh. They don't see me. They see me. They see me. The indirect buff to Rift Herald obviously benefits Chi because he kills Rift a lot, right? So if you don't know, Rift Herald gives like 300 gold now. It's actually pretty crazy. Oh, that was a little early on that smite. I'm coming. All right, I'm not interested. I changed my mind. I'm not coming anymore. How we doing in CS? So we're up 4 camps on Gragas, but he has 4 kill participation. I have 1, so he has more kill participation. But I have a full jungle to go for. I'm not sure if he does. And with this Noon Quiver, we're going to be clearing like a champ. We also have a dragon over him, and we also have Rift Herald, so we're winning in the objective department as well. Though, to be fair, he's the one that leashed that dragon for me. I'm just saying. Actually, I kind of gave him an extra kill participation there by going in on that. I think it was worth it, though. It was worth it. Was it worth it? Our dragon's really worth it nowadays, guys. Dude, like, if you asked me before, I'd say it was always worth it, right? But nowadays with... Oh, my God. She used that on herself. Nowadays with objective bounties, maybe it just ain't worth as much. Okay. Okay, bot lane. I see you. I see you. You're doing well. You're doing well. Let's grab this. Pull this over here. Okay. And we have... Man, that bot lane's looking real juicy. Jinx had to go back. And we're going to go grab this. Zillion's pushing up pretty hard here. I mean, the thing is, I don't really want to chase down a Zillion. As much as I kind of want to, it is a Zillion. Right? He's pretty fast, and then if he has flash and ulti, I'm just going to be wasting my time. But since I have nothing to do anyway, I'm going to go for it. Oh, yeah, he just used his speed up and his bombs. Wait, what's the cooldown on that? I shouldn't have gotten baited. I shouldn't have gotten baited. Wait, Lulu? What happened, homie? All right, well, Lulu, you know, let's just assume that Lulu killed herself for me, right? That's what we're assuming right now. Thank you, Lulu. Thank you, Lulu. Your sacrifice will not go in vain. Okay, so yeah, we don't have enough for the Kraken. We're pretty close. I think we're like 80 gold short, but this just kind of gives me an opportunity to go up here. You know, I'm not sure if she actually had to go suicide for that, but you know, I appreciate her thinking of me. I want to go for this. I think that guy's gonna split. Okay, no, he's not. Let's go around over here and grab ourselves the Grompy Poo over here, and then we will maybe make our way towards top lane because we need to use those blades. The Vein, thank you so much for that Twitch Prime sub. By the way, this game is being live streamed, just in case you YouTubers didn't know it, but it is and it is. All right, let's go. So I want to actually just go ahead and full kill this Lucian. Yes. Yeah, we had to make a play ASAP. And honestly, Malphite lanes are great because of the ulti here. Okay, so we're going to put down Rift Herald, and then we got to push hard. We want to get this thing down to 2 plates before Rift smashes into it because of the true damage. As you can see, we're going to get it right about there. Perfect. And you also want to make sure that you're in the range of the towers so that you can pick up the proximity gold. Yo, that guy just yoinked my gold from Shelly. I see how it is. Yo, we got some Krugs. You can see I'm farming like a mad lad here. We got 106. Actually, I'm out farming everybody in the game. Yeah, which is something, by the way, if you're in low elo, I'd say anything under diamond, you should pretty much be consistently out CSing your laners. Pretty much like every time. And anything under diamond. Now, when you get a little bit higher in the elo department, I don't wanna fight that. When you get a little bit higher in the elo department, you may consider, and I'm trying to figure out what I want here. You may consider having less CS. Yeah, they're gonna get that dragon. Honestly, I got a lot of work with topside though. It ain't all bad. Lulu, you are way too ambitious. You're way too ambitious. She gonna suffer. But yeah, like the higher the elo you go, right? Obviously, the better people are CSing. So you don't have to worry as much about LCSing. Yo, he has no smite. Or if he does, it's on cooldown. Yeah, he forced me to smite it. Lulu ulti on Silas. I'm just going to pop my pink over here. We're going to grab this over here. No big deal. And then afterwards, we could start clearing ourselves upward just a tiny, tiny bit. What do we got here? I mean, Akali, you look like you're in decent shape. I mean, you know, with the power of Malphite there, maybe it'll be the way. Maybe it'll be the way. They're going bottom. I actually would rather put pressure on Lucian. So the thing is Yi is always performing really well against supports and marksmen. So you want to make sure that Yi that you're trying to put your pressure on those lanes that you're winning instead of necessarily fighting those ones that you're losing, right? If I'm up against a Kha'Zix that's one-shot me all the time, maybe I will avoid playing against him. Oh, that Malphite just taking that camp, homie. Yo, Malphite, you go make some plays, dude. I'll push out this wave. Now, the thing is, Malphite's not going to return to this wave anytime soon because it is pushing really hard. Oh, I thought I killed that. So I have to be the one to kind of set some equilibrium for this. If Lucian comes up, we can kill him. Otherwise, we're going to go for the Krugs again. Waste an alpha, but we have flash. Right? Waste an alpha when you're expecting a fight is a terrible idea. And that's also another reason you level your alpha for the shorter cooldowns. I'm ready. Face check and bush. Face check and bush. Face check and bush. Yo, I could totally kill that guy. But I want the Krugs just to make sure. And then I can probably go for red buff here. They are multiple mid. The only person Mia is Gragas the other dude, but I think that I would beat them anyway, so. Nobody, it's not moving, so nobody's around. I'm not even gonna smite it. Beautiful. Now we want to go ahead and blast into the rift. You can just see just pure constant farming. You don't have to worry about losing in kill participation to those laners. Oh boy. Yeah, I gotta back off. Like I don't have pry out. Like that's gone. I mean, he pulled it up here, right? Come on, baby. Bro, no. Dude, where is everybody? Like, I thought we had like a full... They're just getting solo zoned by that Silas, huh? Unfortunately, we couldn't hit the back of it. Looks like my team is about to fight with the Malphite ulti. Oh, he shoots, he scores. My team's going in. They don't have me. Unfortunately, Lulu ultied the guy. But it actually works out. Wow, my team managed to really clean that up. I think I should go for boss side. How's my farm doing? 149. Still consistently out farming the entire enemy team. As to be expected, my team managed to clean that up. Zanya's is Zanya's. And wow. I mean, yeah. Now, you could argue that I went into the Rift Herald a little bit earlier than I should have. And you know what? If you argued that, you would be correct. I messed up, boys. And girls. There is 1% of my audience is female. So we're going to go over here to the bottom side tower, and I want to start getting some of this tower. Man, oh man, Master Yi. Man, I miss like when Master Yi was like the ultimate split push. He doesn't really do that much damage to towers anymore with the current meta Yi builds. Like Blade and Rune King doesn't work on towers, huh? But, you know, slow and steady, guys. Slow and steady. We're slowly killing this tower. Actually, I think the outer towers are tankier than the inner towers. I'm getting chased and Zillion's coming. What in the hell is that, a collie? Okay. I mean, I Blade and Rune King. I'm life-stealing. Guys. I'm triumphing. This is fine. This is absolutely fine. Now, we're about to finish the core of the build, and now you guys have to figure out what are you going to see next. What is next? Honestly, guys, this is literally all you got to know. Just Blade and Rune King and the Kraken, right? Ta-da! You beat the game. But no, let's assume that you get past that. A great item. You have some good item choices. Let's take a look at the enemy comp and I'll talk about it. So they have some magic damage, so we could totally pick up a Wit's End, but I'm not going to. If I want to get pure damage, I go for the Gunzu's Rage Blade. If I'm feeling like a little bit more of a tanky kind of boy, then I will go for my Death Dance. I think Gunzu's is probably the all-around best, right? Just the best because it's cheap and it gives you a huge power spike at 2,600. My typical Yi build would probably be Blade of the Rune King, Kraken, Rage Blade into Death Dance. And outside of like rare situations where the enemy team's like all AP or all AD, that seems to be a pretty standard build. And the thing is when you have those three items, right, the Gunzus and the trio here, you can actually solo Baron pretty easily, even after the changes, right? Even after E changes and all those other things, you solo Baron quite easily. Let's go ahead and grab ourselves these wolves, and we're just going to keep this farm going, guys, because that's what I do. Now, they did make it a lot harder to do Baron. Previously, like in previous patches, I'd be able to solo Baron right now. Now, probably not. I mean, I'm down to try. Homies. I am calling my team for help, though, because I do not think I can do it. So... oh, come on, bro. What is that ward? Bro, the enemy team reading me like a book. I mean, I think it's my teammates coming up through there to help me. Now, we can get ourselves some Berserker Greaves if we're really feeling it. I mean, can't go wrong. Or we can get some crit. I'm just going to get the Berserker Greaves. Long time coming on those. I already have a pink ward down. I don't need to worry about this. Trying to sneak that. Somebody asked me if I'm split pushing, why don't I consider Hull Breaker? It's because you don't really want to split push the whole game, right? So typically when your team needs you, you want to be there for your team. When you're running Hull Breaker, it's a very selfish type of style where you just got to continue to split if you want to get full value out of it. And I don't know. I think that Yi is just, he's a pretty good team fighter, especially when you get like Death Dance. Does he have vision? How does he know? Bro, this guy in the Mad Lab, maybe his barrel? Sheesh. I thought he might actually steal that. Yeah, I don't like the 50-50 smites. 50-50 smites is I often lose those and then my team complain. Like, dude, you 50-50 a smite and then you lose it and then your team starts pinging your smite. And it's like, yeah, it's a 50-50. Okay? Sometimes it's like completely random. Alright? It was your decision to do a losing smite battle. Especially a champion like Yi, right? Imagine the burst on Yi. Just not as good as something like Gragas. Where you at? Come here. Kisses. Where you at, Lucian? No? Alright. Alright, Lucian. Oh, he's still pushing. Now, the question is Lucian worth my ulti? Yeah. Yeah, I'm just going to pre-stack. Yeah, that right there, that's the power of the Blade and Ring King. With the Blade and Ring King, you can easily solo pretty much most champions in the game. Without Blade and Ring King, you don't have the slow, right? Now, I want to grab those. I want to grab the Gromp, but I was actually talking about this earlier. The best way to climb ranks is to allow yourself, put yourself in a position where you're able to be carried. Put some laners ahead that can possibly carry you whenever you're getting carried. Don't try and sabotage your team. Just let them get you, you know? Let's grab this. We're going to continue pushing in. My team is backing off. I do have this tower. Oh, no. You know, it's really tragic what they did to the meditate bug, guys. It doesn't work anymore. They kind of replaced it with, like, a more legitimate version. But, you know, it is what it is. Hey, you know, I gotta keep that farm up, guys. 210 CS? Heck yeah. Yo, is nobody gonna take this mid farm? I mean, don't mind if I do. So now if you want to reduce the damage while taking tower damage, you have to use your meditate immediately. And you can't just, like, let it drag off like you used to. But, I mean, I guess it is more intuitive and makes more sense now, but to me, I preferred the old one. Maybe I've just gotten so used to it, you know what I'm saying? Now, if the enemy has a lot of CC, what do you build? When you're playing against enemies with CC, often you want to get tenacity in your runes. And if they have, like, if they have suppression, then you want to get a quick silver. Yeah, I'm down. Can you pull it out a little bit? Like, their whole team squat coming down here. Right? Hey, don't be such a BM. And that worked really well, and that's going to secure us the victory here because there's no way the enemy team doesn't surrender now. And that right there, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And don't forget to check out our sponsor, Porofessor. Link is down in the description and the comments below. Seriously, the map timers and everything are very wonderful. You don't realize how much you need them until after they're gone.